Greetings, math friends. I'm going to talk about some books. So the first one that I want to talk about is Business Math Demystified. I teach from this textbook, so I wanted to get a copy of my own. I bought this online, and this is a former library copy, and it's got this nice plastic coating on it, and it makes it a lot more durable, it looks like, and it's in pretty good condition, it looks like. So a good buy there. In the same series, I got Discrete Mathematics Demystified. The next three books my wife and kids gave to me because they ran across a deal. First one that I have is College Algebra. This book is by Earle Miller and Robert Thrall, and it is from 1950. It's published by the Ronald Press Company. The next one that I have, it's this green book. It's kind of hard to see. Well, I guess it doesn't have on the cover. You can see on the binding that it's College Algebra, and it's 3rd edition. And this one is a part of the American Mathematical Series. E.J. Townsend is the general editor. It was written by H.L. Rietz and A.R. Crathorne. This was published by Henry Holt and Company. And then the next one that I have is Academic Algebra. It is from 1913. It was published by Athenaeum Press, and it is by George Wentworth and David Eugene Smith. Looks like the Athenaeum Press is associated with Ginn and Company. So those three old textbooks. Mathematics for Human Flourishing by Professor Dr. Francis Sue. This is kind of an extension of a speech and some other thoughts that he had given, and he is a very encouraging speaker and former president of the Mathematical Association of America. So I'm excited to be able to read this book. One of the things that I found in the clearance section that was displayed out front was I saw this spine. And so you can see this looks to be Chinese. I don't read Chinese, but I did notice this picture. I thought, that looks like David Hilbert, the German mathematician. And I pulled it out, and you can see that in English, we have some English here. This says the foundations of geometry. So I like geometry. So that was an interesting find. I was debating on whether I should get this or not because I had already seen inside that they had some Singapore math textbooks that were on clearance, and one of the volumes I was considering getting. But then I'm like, I have a lot of that basic math as reference, and it's not easy for me to get non-English math books, so I went with this one. I tried to use a Google Translate to figure out what the series is, and this is like a literary library series. They had another volume from this series. This is volume 23. The other volume was not math related from what I could tell, so I wasn't interested in it. It also, unfortunately, the this kind of wraparound dust jacket thing was torn in half and wrinkled on the other one. So that was unfortunate for whoever might want that one. There is some bending on the corner here, but that's not terrible. So this is a fun little find. Also in that same discount rack, I found the Fundamentals of Mathematical Economics. Fundamental Methods of Mathematical Economics. There were a few books on my wish list that were along the lines of this Number Sense book. And this looks to be a younger grade level than I normally look at, so I thought I'd give this one a chance. I hope you can explore some interesting math books, try to relax with your math, and cheerful calculations.